Welcome to the season premiere of Pitt Tonight. Thank you all. This is our 13th episode, and like the 13th apostle, you've never heard of us, but we're the funny ones. If this is your first time at Pitt Tonight, we have a very special way of welcoming you. If this is your second time at Pitt Tonight, take out your paddles. My name is Andrew Dow, and I'll be your host for this evening, and thank you, and hopefully for the whole third season, fingers crossed on that one. I'm just like one of you guys. I'm a sophomore, I study sociology, and I'm definitely not the old host in a skin suit. I am the first gay host of Pitt Tonight. I am the first openly gay host of Pitt Tonight. But as the first gay host of Pitt Tonight, this also makes you guys the first gay audience of Pitt Tonight, so thank you. Thank you for your bravery. Rules are rules. I'm also the first Quaker. I'm the first Quaker, openly Quaker host of Pitt Tonight. You guys don't have to be a Quaker audience, though, don't worry. Your band this year is, once again, the Allies of the Boulevard. Give it up for them. Wonderful. In the past, Pitt Tonight has had the same sidekick for each episode, but this season, we're abandoning that tradition and trying something new. So each show will have a different sidekick. So without further ado, let me introduce Alicia Ogot.
Wow. Thank you so much. It is hard to believe that I've been chosen as the new host of Pitt Tonight.
No,
I'd
Alicia.
like to thank my mom, my dad, my dog Pumpkin. You know, I'm so honored to be the first Black female host.
Oh, I mean all of that's great. That would be great. But I'm the host.
Hey! I'm sure you'll get there someday, Andrew. You'll get there.
Yeah, but no, I'm the host now.
The ball's on this one, am I right?
No, Elisa, you don't get it. I'm the host.
I've got it.
You don't. You don't get it. I'm the host now. Like I'm Batman, you're Robin. Like I'm Trump, you're Pence. Right. No. I'm Obama, you're Biden. That's. We can check on that. No, but I'm the host. I'm the host.
Oh, thank God. You know, I had nothing. I had nothing anyway. Yeah, good.
Thank you. Alicia Ogot, everybody. Well, now that we're sure I'm the host, let's take some time to look at the news. Okay, great. Australia's begun a survey to talk about same-sex marriage with its citizens. It's very straightforward. There's only one question. It's just, you gay, bro? Indonesia now has a Tinder-style dating app for polygamists. It's called Defiling the Sanctity of Marriage. Right, it's terrible. Kmart is renaming its plus-size section Fabulously Sized, right? Great. But it's much better than the original name, which was just tense. I think it's funny. Maine's favorite lobster, Passy Pete, has predicted 6 more weeks of summer. His prediction really just consisted of him desperately trying to escape. New Orleans Saint long snapper John Dornbos will need to have open heart surgery. But in a controversial and some say disrespectful move, he's going to undergo it during the national anthem. I don't know about that. We have a great show for you tonight, and before we get started, thank you so much. This means the world to me. I can't thank enough of the people on staff. Really, my parents are here. Thank you guys. I can't see you, but I know you're somewhere here. But really, thank you. Thank you to Annabelle Hamfley, just to point her out now. She's wonderful. Thank you to everyone. Thank you so much. We're going to have a great show for tonight, and we're going to have a great third season, and give it up for the Allies of the Boulevard. I'm sorry I was late. I was doing a monologue. Wow. In your profile, it said you were 6'2", but it actually looks like there are 300 people. I guess I wasn't expecting so much hair. But that's great. You look ravishing. You have a lot of hands. I like that. A lot. Your eyes are so what's the word for it? Everywhere. Let me tell you about myself. I like long walks on the beach where we keep track of who's the fast person we see. I love to laugh, and I hope you do too, because I'll wait. But enough about me. It's something I'd never say that. Hey, no phones. No phones at this table. Now, let me tell you where I stand on the Israeli-Palestine debate. Bread. So good. What's up? This place has great food, which is crazy because it's also a theater. Bonjour, Jurgason. I did study abroad in Sicily for 4 months. I do know. Yeah, I'll have, for myself, I'll have the usual.
I'm sorry, sir, we're all out of Go-Gurt.
Fine, then I'll have the chicken piccata. And for my date, could you slaughter 4 horses? Thank you. I don't know, I feel really comfortable around you. I don't know. Let's say we get out of here. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm in a crazy mood. What do you think about a threesome? You, me, and the allocations committee of SGB. That would be a fire hazard. No, if you can't, that's fine. That's okay. Oh, you have to go? Oh, if your dad's in the if all of your dads are in the hospital, that's cool. That's cool. I'll just see you around. Can I get those 4 horses to go? Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back to Pitt Tonight. Thank you. So our first guest is 2 members of Pitt's Student Government Board. We're so happy to have them here. Let's welcome Nihita, Manem, and Zuri Smith. Good. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming here. So, before we talk about SGB, I heard that you guys have to have fun facts about yourself to run. Is that true?
It is, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah. So, what are your prepared fun facts about yourselves?
Would you like to go first?
Okay, I'll go first. So my fun fact, which I'm sure everyone on board is tired of hearing now, but when I'm trying to fall asleep, I twitch extremely hard, and sometimes I fall out of bed, actually.
It's horrible.
Yeah, and it works its way into my dreams. So one time I had a dream that a tarantula was coming after me, and so it jumped at me, and then I ended up jumping out of bed, and I was
genuinely don't think you understand what the word fun and fun fact stands for. I am very, okay, I think do you have a more fun fact, something more filled with joy?
Yeah, so I have a fake tooth, and I I'm actually missing a tooth. So in sophomore year, I'm a senior now, so sophomore year, they were like, okay, you need to get a tooth implant. I was like, okay, that's fine, but they were like, well, you need to have a denture for 1 year. And I was like, okay. So for about a year, I had a denture that I had to take out at night. And the worst part was that sometimes in the morning when I'd be rushing to class, I'd forget it. And it was the worst thing ever. I don't know if I showed you like pictures and stuff. Oh, it was so ugly. It was an ugly period of my life.
Wow.
Well, that's my fun
Again,
fact.
SGB, we have to work on what the word fun means, but I did hear you love Candy Crush, right?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
on the fun side. Tell me about Candy Crush.
So I am a Candy Crush queen.
Okay. What qualifies you as that?
Okay, so I'm over 1,300.
That does.
Level 1,300. I'm still going because I'm hoping it's gonna end soon. You know, like I'm hoping. I'm so
You hope
far
you can
in.
stop?
I'm so far in that I just want to beat the game.
Do you
but
have an opinion on the new Mario Lopez show where it's like Candy Crush Live? Have you seen this?
No, maybe I've seen commercials, but
It's basically just they play Candy Crush on. It's bizarre. It's a thing. It's not. I don't know. I just was curious if you had any opinions on that.
no, but
Okay.
that sounds cool.
Yeah, but speaking of cool things, tell me what SGB's up to. Any interesting initiatives or activities they're starting that people should be aware of?
Yeah, okay, so what's coming up is we have Mental Health Awareness Month. So last year it used to be a week, that's what it was for the past few years, but they have more programs and more events that they want to do this year. So two of the big events that they want to do, one is called the Self-Care Fair. So what that is you come in, it's for a few hours on one of the days, they're going to advertise all the dates. There's massages, girls you can get your nails done, guys too. There's a bunch of things. It's really a way for students to learn what resources are available for your mental health as well as your physical health. Also, another big event is a guest speaker. His name is Kevin Briggs. He's coming out to talk to us. So he's a former policeman from San Francisco. And he used to work at the Golden State Bridge, and he saved over 200 people from jumping off. So he's coming and talking about his experiences with mental health. So look out for those events.
And then this Friday from 11 to 3, we have the Wellness and Safety Fair in the Union. And so it's just going to be a great opportunity to learn about how to just be more safe on campus. We actually have a real fire extinguisher that you can like put out a real fire.
Okay.
I think that's exciting.
I think that is too.
but,
That's
you know,
I
but-
agree with you on that one. So can you tell me more about, because we talked about this earlier, about Color TV? That's something you're interested in starting.
Yeah. So this year, we really saw that there wasn't a real space on campus for minority creatives as far as like visual artists and writers to really publish their content anywhere, like in like a really like safe space. Sydney Harper, the past executive vice president,
wonderful.
Amazing person.
Friend of the show.
Yeah, I love her. I really love her. But she like started this initiative last year. And so then I'm kind of taking it over now. So we're looking for, so basically it's just going to be, we're having social media, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and we're having a website. And so we're going to be publishing content from minority artists.
Is wonderful.
Yeah.
Just because on this note, how did you feel, both of you, as people who represent Pitt in a lot of ways, about the protest that happened earlier this week in front of Towers? For those who don't know about it, it was kind of a Westboro Baptist Church, I think it was actually them, in front of Towers, and they were. How do you feel like Pitt students handled that?
I actually thought it was a beautiful moment of Pitt community coming together and fighting hate speech with speech. It was just nice to see how much our school has improved, and as a community, how much in a time of distress, how we really came together as one.
Yeah. Similar to that, like we see in the past, it's been kind of like tense on campus at times. Yeah. So it was really good to see that multiple people with multiple identities were able to come together.
I agree. I thought it was a really beautiful kind of like, well, is there anything else? One last note, things that people should know about SGB contacting you guys. What is like your anything that you really want to get out there?
Our door's always open, maybe literally.
Yeah.
So we have like our office hours posted of when you can come in, but even if it's not during our office hours, someone will be there. So yeah, like always stop in if you ever want to talk about an initiative or an issue on campus, because we are here to represent like the student body. So we want to make sure that you're being heard.
Yeah, and we represent you guys, so whatever concerns you have, please feel free to reach out, not only to us, but to other people in SGB, teachers, and voice your concerns. We want to hear your voices. We're representing you guys.
Well, really, thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you. I'm really actually excited to see what your administration does. It seems like you guys have a lot of amazing things happening. So we'll be right back with our next guest, but give a big round of applause to Zuri Kent Smith and Nihita Manem. Thank you. Does anyone know where the hamster is?
It's in the ball.
Yeah, I see it, yeah. Yeah, great. Right. This next guest owns and operates a South O staple. Put your hands together for Frenchie from Frenchie's Deli. So Frenchie, we're super excited to have you here. You run Frenchie's Deli, which is a staple in South O. You have sandwiches. Actually, you know probably more than me.
Yes.
Tell us about Frenchie's.
Well, it's funny because as soon as I walk in, I just turned to the right and I recognize Michael right there, and he's the big fan of Frenchie's. I see him almost every. So I'm surprised that he haven't gained like 30 pounds yet, but I see him every weekend. Hi, Mike.
Oh, good.
I mean, Frenchie, as you know, it's just a small concept of mixing French fast food and American fast food, and most likely most people who come to Frenchie's Deli are students.
Yeah.
And I think we have the most late night hours South Oakland.
4 a.m. is pretty late.
We say 4, but it's up to you guys. Can be 4, 5, sometimes 7. We did 10 o'clock one time. That was very challenging and amazing.
Yeah.
So, yes.
So you're from France.
Yes, sir.
What brought you to Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh, it's a long story. I'm a traveler, so I came to Gainesville, Florida first, and I did my 12th grade in high school there. I used to play basketball, even if I'm not that tall, but I used to be a point guard, no center. And from that, I moved to Cleveland, Ohio with my brother. And somebody from Cleveland over there, yes. And Pittsburgh, well, after finishing school, I started working for this company called Hanini Sub, which is the same concept. I kind of copied the concept of Frenchie's Deli, kind of, but I just add the French fast food. And they opened the first franchise in Pittsburgh, and I was supposed to come set up the deli for them and teach them how to make some good sandwiches. And my boss we had like a strong relationship like during my first 2 weeks, and he convinced me to move to Pittsburgh and help me to manage his deli, kind of. Yeah.
That's so interesting. So why sandwiches? What do you how many sandwiches do you eat a week?
Do I eat it personally,
okay, if you were at Frenchie's as a student, what would you get? What would you recommend people to try?
Well, I guess, you have the name, the Frenchie, so I think you'll go with the Frenchie. Yeah.
Right. What's in the Frenchie?
The Frenchie is chicken and steak, can be on the wrap, or you can have it on the hoagie. Or for the people who don't like bread or too much carbs, we came with this new concept. We call like the breadless wrap, and it's 2 Roman lettuce, like a wrap, leaves together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so if people say, hey, we don't eat carbs, you can still come to Frenchie. You can have it on the breadless
Now-
Frenchies.
You have a sandwich empire alongside, I think, even more impressively, a social media empire. You are, in my opinion, my favorite person on Instagram, hands down, without a doubt. You are always on it. You are always. Actually, no. I can talk about it, but you tell us about how do you run your Instagram and why do you run it the way you do?
Well, I mean, at first when I opened the business, I had a couple people who came in and tried to build me like a website for kind of expensive price, like between 800 to 1200. And in 2017, I don't think anyone gonna go on the website and type www.frenchies.com.
Right.
When everybody has like a free social media as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So, and knowing that, I mean, South Auckland, like I would say probably 90% of my customers are students. And I know that all of you has them, have them social media.
No,
so,
yeah, I'm a huge fan of your Instagram, and I'm a huge fan of your style. I just never been on your Instagram yet. I'm not.
Maybe tonight.
Maybe tonight. Do you want to? Can that happen now?
Of course. Yeah.
Do you have your phone with you?
Somebody needs to take a picture over here, please.
Who wants to?
Michael.
Michael, do you have your phone with you? Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, just like
there you go.
Yeah, something good.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, the pit, yes.
Oh, this way?
He hold the pit. I think the
Okay.
logo
Do you-
right there.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Michael.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow for lunch, Michael.
Frenchie, thank you so much. We're just gonna take a little break, but we'll be right back with a fun game.
Sure.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good. The Randall Theater has gone downhill. It has not, it's not been the same. So, Frenchie, we have a game for you, just because you're the king of the sandwiches, but we have a game for you called This Sandwich or the Other Sandwich. So we're gonna give you two options of sandwiches, and we want you as the authority of sandwiches in Oakland and the greater area of the United States, if not also the world, to give your opinion of the two. And if you want to justify it, you can, but sometimes we just want to know. So, turkey club or veggie wrap?
Turkey Club.
Why? What? Was there a turkey club fan? Thank you. Give it up for the turkey club. Okay. Okay, let's see. BLT or grilled cheese?
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, doesn't seem like you guys like it that much. Okay, this is like a classic one. Chex Mix on wheat bread with ketchup or pumpernickel bread on rye. Between the two.
Second option.
Second option, yeah, I mean, it's a classic. Okay. Okay, so, in my opinion, American staple, SpaghettiOs on Wonder Bread or a croque monsieur.
Croque monsieur, definitely.
Okay. A cold hot dog on a hamburger bun, normal, or a hollowed out baguette filled with wet Legos.
I'll go with the first option.
Oh, Frenchie, I don't know. Okay, again, okay. A ham tower. Ham as the bread, and ham is on the inside of this too. Or peanut butter jelly on the outside which is it's a piece of bread with peanut butter and jelly on opposite sides on a slice of bread.
I go to peanut butter outside, yes.
Just as a question on peanut butter and jelly, do you have a preferred jelly, jam, preserve you think works best?
No, really. I don't grow up on peanut butter and jelly.
Really?
You know. In France, we use like more Nutella actually.
Nutella?
Like,
Well,
so, like,
that's
the typical French snack. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we have some different ones too. We have toast or raw toast. What do you think?
Toast.
Oh. Not the healthiest option, but okay. A CD-ROM on an everything bagel, or a nature sandwich. That's just bugs.
What was the second one?
A nature sandwich. It's just bugs. Don't. So you have everything bagel with a CD-ROM, or a nature sandwich, which is just bugs. So there's no carbs in that. There's no bread.
I'll go with the protein, so I'll go with the bugs. Yeah.
Okay. No, we're back in sync.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So. Ketchup, mustard, mayo, relish, pesto, marinara, and vinegar on saltines. Right, so we have all of our good condiments, and cheese whiz, lettuce wrap.
Do I have to pick one?
You want both?
Maybe not both, so I go with the second one.
Oh, okay. Well, we're out of sandwiches, but we're still. Frenchie, it has been a joy to have you here. Thank you so much. I can't wait to get some of these at your at Frenchie's.
Sure.
That is. Do you want to plug the exact address?
Oh, it's on 449 Atwood Street,
Okay.
South Oakland.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Well, Frenchie, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
After the break, we'll be hearing from our musical act, Pinstripe Sunny.
Yes. Thank you.
Our closing act tonight is a local Pitt band, and we're so excited to have them play for us tonight. Well, they're here, Pinstripe Sunny.
Thank you so much for having us, Pitt Tonight. We are Pinstripe Sunny. This one is called Lady Pants. You look so smart, looking my way, like I'm anyone's fool, coming alone, but I'll take loneliness over living with you. For me, reputation mirrors broccoli, that you can't get out of your record, get tea. Let it go, well, down here. You need somebody to steal that heart. Well, you can rest assured that I will never be your thief. I don't like your friends. They laugh at me and my two left feet. And just cause, oh no, there's history, that doesn't mean that you mean more to me than a romantic victory of sonnets to cry. Looting romance for me, reputation here is broccoli, that you can't get out of your good get. Time up, yeah, why don't you let it go? Well, down there, you need somebody to steal that heart. Well, you can so much.
Thank you guys so much. Give it up one more time for Pinstripe Sunny. We'd just like to thank all of our guests. You guys, our wonderful audience. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. And really, thank you. Thank you guys so much.